right, so we've had lots of comments and we love them. We love them. Me and Scotty have been reading over comments. Anything that you have, send to us. If you like it, if you hate it, I don't care. Comment and let's have a discussion about it. Because all I want to do is bring a more serious style back to professional wrestling out of the gong show that it has become. So here's a great one because we put up abdominal stretch and that got a ton of responses from people like, is there any other kind of abdominal stretches? How do I do it off the ropes? We're gonna get to the off the ropes in a little bit, but let's start with an octopus abdominal stretch. Let's go from the ground. So this used to be Octagon's finisher when he was with AAA. I believe it's AAA. Don't quote me on that, but I believe it's AAA. Let's go over his finish. Usually it was done out of a Russian leg sweep, but it doesn't have to be a Russian leg sweep. We can actually not use Bret Hart's thing. We can use amateur wrestling style to actually do it as well, except we're doing a dirty hook on the chin. So what we're going to do is, as we come across, and we're on Ethan's left side this time, we're going to be on the left side. He's on all fours. However we get there, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter as long as your opponent's on all fours. What we can do is drop your left knee and then scoop your right knee in. So what you're going to do is lace. As you can see my toe, I'm laced around his instep on his leg. Once I'm there in that position, he's already trapped. What I can do is I can grab his chin. What I'm going to do is put my body down beside him, grab his chin, and pull him over the top, continuing to hook my leg on his. So my right leg is hooked on his left leg. So as I grab his chin and pull him over, another thing you can do is, as you roll, is keep his arm as well. It's just a variation. You can do whatever you want here, guys. So if you grab here and turn, wham, he's in that position. So you've just pulled him over. You see him still hooked. This hand in the back is going to push Ethan up to a seated position, and I'm going to come with him. So now we're both in a seated position. Now, I'm going to lay down and bring that left leg over his head. So almost like a half Nelson on his head. Now it's going to get tight, but that's not tight enough, right? So we got this arm. We can grab it like a Zack Sabre, who would keep this out lengthwise so it looks like he's really bending it, looking really cool. But here's the other way that's nice, really nice and tight, as we can come all the way in and reach through. So we reach through, armpit over his bicep, and that's tight. That's real tight. So now, I'm just going to add this for free. This is a cool one too. So Ethan wants out of this thing because this is uncomfortable. He's going to take this leg and push it off. Once he pushes it off though, we can unlatch from that leg, and now we have him. I still have him hooked. I have his arm, I have both arms. So now all we have to do is roll into our crucifix position. 1, 2, as he kicks out, now we can start over into another exchange. But it's a great way because that's one of those submissions that I talk about that you can be all tied up with, but still not lose the idea of the hold or bastardize the hold by letting go. You can actually, we did this on a podcast talking about McGinnis tying up a guy and having him so tied up, the only way to let go, only way to get out of it was for him to let go. This way, you don't have to. You can tie a human being up all you want, but as long as you have one of those levers to let go of by him being able to fight out of it, it's perfect. It's a perfect little hold to use. Great submission. You can tap guys with it, but you can also float it into new stuff or make a hook spot right there. Check it out. Octopus abdominal stretch.